Hey everyone, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, and this is Stellaris. We are in control of the Penuri Collective. As before, the Kareem Stellar League is to our galactic east. Dorbalone Enterprises and the Hafcom Mercantile Guilds are to the Corward side, and towards the Rimwood side are the Quapanjaxi Reavers, who we are kind of annoyed to have found, but I mean, what else can you do? We're currently just researching and surveying around the place, trying to get a bit of a leg up, as the case is, to, get around things. We've also found a new archaeological site over here on our inhabited world of Kortol Station, which is a little bit interesting. Hopefully it's alright. Yeah, we'll see what we can see. We are researching destroyers at the moment, which would be very nice when that finishes. Okay, one of the many moons circling Stellaris 5 has a terminal orbit. This is Stellaris over here. It will soon collide with a gas giant in what is sure to become a massive impact event. This event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we only have a narrow window before it is too late.
Situation log updated.
Right. We have a timed moon impact, timed situation. In 1080 days, it will go away. He's already finished surveying that sector, so we might as well get him to do the research. It'll take him 180 days to do it. Okay. This is the problem with the Quapanjaxi Reavers being here. Hey, Penuri Dwemax. We come visit your systems. We save you from growing too rich and fat, yes? Unless you think of reason why you don't make good Dwemax stew. So we can give him 250 energy, 250 minerals, or 250 food, and they'll just fuck off. If we don't do it, they will attack us. He can have the food. Now we have to look for Dwemex stew elsewhere. Much trouble for us, but no trouble for you. Can we actually have rivals? Looks like we could. Requires terrible relations, though. Oh, like, actually bad. Okay. I don't think anybody here we have actual bad. Yeah, no, that's all fine. Yeah, Marauder clans is the appropriate designation for the Reavers down here, not Horde or anything like that. Goddamn Marauders. 1-1-1. I mean, I guess the good thing here is I don't think that these guys have,
the spirits have granted us
like, an
new
invasion
wisdom.
fleet. They only have the ability to come through and just wreck shit. Okay, 10% more research station output. That is great. Improved deflectors. We've already got progress on that because we found that last episode. We can get better research station output again. Blue lasers. And of course, energy stuff. I think the deflectors are a good choice. Cool, in 17 months till we get Hive Nexus.
Special project complete.
We were successful in our attempt to record the collision between Stellaris 5 and its moon. The event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists, under the leadership of Cognat, were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. He gains 300 XP, and we get 800 physics research. That's great. It's gonna jump that like right up. Come on. No? Where is it? Come on. Name. Maybe check it again. Yeah, okay, I don't know where that went then. Maybe just playing with us. Anyway, these guys should come down here, survey the system. I kind of want to sit. You know what? I will bring the construction vessel around here. Note that you can build a starbase even if it's not in your direct region. It just costs you more influence to do it. So we could build a starbase out here and just leave this unoccupied. I don't think there's too much of a point to that. Unless you want to skip like places like Lesaf. I mean, Lesaf could be skipped anyway. Like we could have skipped Polymar, for example. Only 2 energy? Eh. Anyway, we were bringing a construction ship around to make the jump over here because construction ships are actually expendable. Records aboard the station reveal that the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who scribed their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives, leaving them with little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from their destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances. 3 minor artifacts. It's pretty good. Nice. Keep it coming. Learning campaign expired. We will start that again. Notice here though that our worlds have designations. So Koros is a hive capital, which means it gets 5 stability, 10 amenities, and minus 20 deviancy. Deviancy being, yeah, basically our version of crime. Whereas Kortol Station is a forge world, which means industrial districts build a quarter faster, and metallurgists cost a 5th less. And if possible, a shift consumer goods. We don't make consumer goods anyway. That is entirely dependent on what you've built, basically. This particular designation, you cannot change it, it will change itself. Not really anything to worry about, to be honest. Did they actually lift up all the features? Yep, that's great. Take millennia for it to fully mature. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I don't think we get anything better than the sapling then. Yeah, because I know there are hostiles in there, so I'm just going to send him in there and he'll bug out. Can sort of see their border here, which is good. Because then we know that we only have Eternal Horizon and whatever these 2 stars are. And I'll start moving this construction vessel up this way just in case we do lose the one we're sending in. Capped out all the districts on our hive capital, so not much else we can build here at least, which is totally fine. Now Forge World does still have some, Kortol Station does still have some districts to build, and of course building slots, but let's see, they're also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. You can check that up here anyway, available jobs.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
1 second. Halvam has been fully surveyed, so we'll send him up that way. And we now have Hive Nexus, Hive Nexi. New research. Get naval capacity plus 30. That'd be good. That'd be very good, actually, seeing as we're getting this as well. We can get interstellar fleet traditions, which gives us new starbase buildings, so battle simulators and naval logistics officers. So naval logistics officers give us a little bit more naval capacity. Battle simulators give us starting experience. Society research from brain drones plus 20. And of course, terrestrial sculpting, which lets us terraform planets. I would love to do this, and we will eventually need to do this, but naval capacity is an immediate issue. And we honestly don't have the ability to go and colonize another world at this point in time. Admin is actually becoming a bit of an issue. Not too much one. I mean, that's only like 1% in some things, but it does make technology a little bit harder to get. So, you know. Oh, okay, we actually need to send a science ship in there. My bad. Yep, send him in there. He can always run away. Annoying. I guess you're lucky. You can go back to Polymer. Or you can go back to bed. Our main guy's leveled up again. Good. So it'll port in and immediately port out, because I don't think they sit at the gate or anything like that. Yeah, you can only send science vessels to unexplored stars. And it does take a little bit of time. He's powering up his warp drive. Oh, there he goes.
Our science ship is beset by enemies.
Yep, as expected. He's dead, actually. Awesome. Just immediately destroyed. Didn't even get any, What a prick. Didn't even get any, information on the area. Well, I guess we build a new science ship. Where's the old one? Ah, it's right there doing the archaeology. Well, we build a new one, and that means we need a new scientist. Unfortunately, we have lost Cognat. We do have a scientist here, but fuck it. Anomaly discovery chance up. Not bad. We'll take. Yes, this little arrow here means one of our buildings can be upgraded. That being the Hive Core can be upgraded to a Hive Nexus. So we basically get more jobs, get more building slots. It looks like a very good deal. And it is. We can't do that down here because they don't have 25 pops. We've got 20. Running low on amenities again, but that'll fix itself up when I actually get properly employed. Speaking of which, I might just build another
The spirits have granted
one
us
of each
new
of these.
wisdom.
And we got more tech. Improved deflectors. Okay, so now we can go fusion reactors, colony development speed, basic combat roles, energy credits. It's the quickest one, and it will get us a pretty immediate reward. Okay, so now you might see an arrow here on Hisnak's Armada. This button here, Upgrade Fleet, has been enabled. So for 80 alloys, we can upgrade all of our corvettes. Now, upgrade to what? This is the current alignment of our corvettes. Can I open multiple windows at once here, just in case? No. Wonderful. Alright. Let's see here. So our current corvettes: fission reactor, hyperdrive 1, chemical thrusters, radar system, basic combat computer. Small mass drivers and a small red laser. 2 small deflectors and small nano composite armor. Shields 100. That's the figure we're looking at here. We come here to ship designer. This is what it would put on instead. 2 small mass drivers, a laser, the standard thing there, 1 deflector, 1 improved deflectors, and 2 small nano composite armor. So it actually loses shields, but I believe it gains armor. So 100 armor and 300 hull points. 400 hull points 50 armor. I think that the hull points come from... I think that's going to get them anyway. Yeah, base 300 as a Corvette, plus 100 for the tech. I mean, we might as well upgrade them. They've got to go to the station to upgrade, but they'll upgrade fairly quickly. Has that upgraded it? Yeah, so you can actually see here, 400, 165. And down here at one of the non-upgraded ones, 450, 100. Also, these shields... Okay, so that would be 1 point a day. These ones do 0.6 per day. Alright. Lost a bit of shields, gained armor. That also increases our military power a bit as well, just because they're better ships.
Our ships have been improved.
Yep, lovely. This one here can't be upgraded. It already has better shields, like much better shields. Let's see here. The archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere within the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private moments. In some places, the equipment has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems as though at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. +1 minor artifact. Oh, and also this guy has now been made. Where's him? And we send him all the way out here. Goddamn Reavers. Yeah, just not much we can do, unfortunately. I don't think there was anything down here that we wanted to really buy. Not at this stage. Alright, cool. They could use more amenities. But the Hive District will account for that anyway. I don't know why this has a little thing next to it and this one doesn't. Odd. So that's why I wanted to send a construction ship in here to begin with. I knew some shit was going to go down. So yeah, even before it managed to get any insight on that planet, on that system, just dead. Must have popped in right next to a starbase or a fleet. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Now, if we really wanted to crack down on our Empire Sprawl, we can destroy stations. That's no big deal. Entirely doable. I'm not really all that interested in doing that at the moment, though. Doesn't really seem to be like having any benefit for us. We've traced wiring to a temple complex devoted to the worship of the Oracle and her clergy in the station's central node. But in the Oracle's chambers, instead of a divine entity, resides an enormous AI nexus of the Oracle brand. Wires extend from its core like a nervous system throughout the entire station. Secret communications between the inhabitants reveal there was a failed attempt at storming the temple and deactivating the nexus. It seems likely that the society collapsed when it became known that their lives were not governed by divine will, but by a prophetic computer. Restarting the nexus will require extensive repairs, plus 3 minor artifacts, which I believe puts us to the point where we could make this. For 25 minor artifacts, we would learn the location of a precursor site. We can do that. I'm not interested in doing it right now, because there's always the chance that we'll find the other 4 on our own. Alternatively, what can happen is the AI can find them and trade them to you. And there's a better, well, there's a more expensive option to use those minor artifacts later, which I kind of want to try. Jeez, this thing's slow. Okay, we'll have destroyers very soon. That's good. Oh, that's right. We have starholds now. I'm gonna wait until we get the destroyers set up before I start building starholds. Because the destroyers will cost us a bit. But it'll be worth it. If I could occupy Egism and Dara, that'd give us enough physics, and if I could get this section, that would give us enough physics research to get up a bit more.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, okay, we've got destroyers, lovely. Now on the cards, ion thrusters, synthetic crystal plants, ceramo metal armor. So that's instead of plus 50, it's plus 65 and equivalent. Destroyers faster and cheaper. And of course, better engineering research and living metal, which has come down from, was it 700 months or something like that, to 476 months. How much do we get from brain drones in the first place? 26, so that would be another 6 points or so. 5 points really. Alright, let's do that. Get it out of the way. 56 months because of progress already accumulated. Oh, and because it's industry, he's going to do it even faster. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we got a tradition. Researcher upkeep. How much are we paying for researchers? Not that much, surely. Yeah, we need something that makes stuff cheap. Alright, we're going to go for the monthly energy credits increase, because it will help. Alright, we now have access, guys, to destroyers. Destroyers have two sections. You can see that our standard destroyer will have 3 small mass drivers, 1 medium mass driver, and a small red laser, and a whole bunch of deflectors and armor. Very nice. Will also cost us 204 alloys to build. The upkeep cost is inconsequential for alloys, but almost 2 energy per destroyer for energy credits. Let's just go to the fleet manager. Yep, and we're going to add a ship design, being the mid-gap destroyer class. We'll make it 5. It gives us 20 or 30, but we're still limited up here on capacity. And reinforce the fleet. And now that should have queued them all up here. Yep, lovely. We've got plenty of alloys left, so let's start building starholds. Every single one of these will get upgraded to a starhold. Because if nothing else, we can bolt solar panels onto them. We've got another 2 building slots here, which is nice. Still more than enough houses and jobs. Wonder if we want more synaptic nodes. Could be useful. Deviancy isn't an issue here. We could also get another set of research labs. Okay, we'll go for another synaptic node and another set of research labs. That'll be fun. Down here, they're building industrial stuff. That's fine. Oops, sorry, districts. Yeah, I don't really see a need for them to build anything apart from that. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately that void cloud is blocking us from an easy where it's Saldar, sorry, so we'd have to come around here. And this... Hold up. A methane gas explosion has injured Science Officer Sharep and several of the crew have blasted off on a malfunctioning drill, overcharged with generators, which then caught fire before fire could be contained. Sharep now has the maimed trait, but we did get 1,000 minerals, 100, oh wow, 100 of those crystal gem thingies, rare crystals, and 30 minor artifacts. Maimed, however, has reduced his lifespan by 40 years. So that sucks. He's already 49, so yeah, he has a death chance. His lifespan is supposed to be 40, so now every month he has a 1.8% chance, increasing, of dying. Your sacrifice to get us 55 minor artifacts in total will not be in vain, my friend. Probably be in vain, but you know, we can always see. Yeah, if I could come out here and grab these, that'd be some good physics research. Because it is still lagging behind. And you know, I got to admit, this is a very thematic choke point, because you can say, you know, put a starbase here, depending on what's actually there. I don't know what's there. They look like standard stars to me. And then you can hide a fleet in the nebula. And that fleet can also deal with anything coming out of that wormhole if, you know, push comes to shove. How are we doing? One to go. Lovely. We really need to manage this Empire sprawl a bit. It should improve once we build the synaptic nodes though, because it's a complex job, so they'll try to jump up into it. Okay, we have Advatir. Cool. Yeah, void clouds and the goddamned marauders. Well, no one said it was going to be easy. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the caravans. Yeah, okay. It's a gambling place. You can play the slots, you can open a reliquary, or you can purchase caravan coins. You need caravan coins to do that. See what's inside, and they're like, we don't know. To purchase caravan coins, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. We could buy enough to get a reliquary, I guess. We don't have enough of an income to waste money on that shit yet. Caravan coins, jeez. Goddamn crypto aliens.
Anomaly found.
Yep, research it please. I know you're not that good at researching, but, you know, there's one way to get better.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Field modulation is in, so tech drones get 20% more energy credits, and our star bases get 10% more energy credits as well. Okay, research alternatives +1, not that important to us at the moment. Research station output +10, that's pretty nice. Chemical plants, which lets us turn minerals into volatile motes. And applied quantum physics, which is physics research from brain drones, up by 20%. So we look at that. So that'd give us another 5 percentage points there. But research stations would give us another 1. But research stations would also give us another 2.5 there and 2 there. I think that one's a bit more important. Alright, our fleet now has 843 points to it. Yeah, anybody else in this area can probably kill us at the moment, but, you know, whatever. We could exceed our naval capacity, but I don't particularly want to. Not on destroyers, that's for sure. Very cool. So our Empire Sprawl, or our admin capacity, is increased to 95 due to our new building. Very nice. Science Officer Jessler reports that Advertier 4A is covered from pole to pole in a web-like network of electrical filaments. These networks respond to external stimuli. The ISS Donjab, the tactician, experimented with sending a low-voltage pulse to the surface, which resulted in a wave of illumination that rippled through the network like a circuit board. Even more remarkably, the webs rearranged themselves. A second low-voltage pulse revealed that the filaments had been organized into a new pattern, centered around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface of Advertier 4A. Jessler concludes that this discovery confirms his long-held theory that life can exist as almost purely electrical impulses, independent of cellular or viral structure. Fascinating. He gets +1 skill, and they get a little bit more biology research. So now he's level 2. Cool.
Construction complete.
Haneri has, yep, wonderful. So we're a little bit low on food at the moment, so I'm going to actually put in a hydroponics bay. And over here, I mean, I guess we might put in more guns. Guns and missiles.
Construction complete.
Very nice. This
Construction complete.
I think I want another solar panel and a shipyard. And over here at this one, I'll put in, I guess, a hydroponics bay for now. This one obviously just gets 2 solar panel networks. And we can't build a second hydroponics bay, so we might as well build resource silos. This one here, yeah, guns and missiles. Actually, get rid of the missiles, get more guns. Missiles, the main benefit of missiles is that they, looks like our archaeological site is done. The main benefit of missiles is that they ignore shields. And, like, no shields happen in Nashura anyway. Anyway, our engineers have restored the Oracle's Nexus to an operative state, but not without first disabling its defense system. Evidence suggests it may have been responsible not only for keeping the station's inhabitants alive, but also for killing them. It ran complex computational models that forecast their lives with an estimated accuracy of 75%, correcting divergences and incapacitating future troublemakers before they could disrupt divine order. It has indicated that it wishes to speak with us. Okay, so if we disable it, we get 3,500 engineering research, 500 influence, and 1,000 alloys. Or we can have an event. We'll have an event in one day. There it is. Now, the Oracle manifests an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall arthropoid female clad in long flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting, then stares emptily ahead of hundreds of huge, orbed, unseeing eyes. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you have disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately? I can assure you that it is only there for your protection. What happened to the inhabitants? What are you? You will aid with the administration of our empire, which gives us an additional 10% admin. Or is that a quantum multi-core processor? We could use that, which gets us the same results as if we just disabled it. So, what happened to the inhabitants? I have a failsafe that requires me to terminate a trial in the event of a code 034N deviation. The research had become a threat to the Republic. What is? The test subjects had developed free will. Free will can only be abolished with nerve gas. What trial? My trial. I was designed to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering. Utopia in which every citizen was instilled with divine purpose and lived up to their full potential, unfettered by indecision and desire. What is the Republic? The Republic is no more. What are you? I am Oracle, an artificial intelligence, gifted with the sight. My software allows me to predict your future with a divine accuracy 74.99999%. I sense great doubt in you, great danger ahead. Your society is riddled with crime and deviation. I can make the pain go away. Yeah, you will help us administer our empire, which means that our admin cap has gone up by 10%. Very nice. Oh, I'm happy with that. You... I mean, he's going to die pretty soon. I imagine. Alright, we're going to swap him out for a new one. Nobody here is any good at this, so we'll just leave it for now. But I will... Oh man, do I want to... I think I would need him to actually help out and assist research. A little annoying, but you know, we really need that research. Oh, I think he just died. Yeah, literally him just died. Yeah, none of these are any good, so we'll just take this one and put her in. And then she can do the same job. How are our planets going?
System survey complete.
Seems alright. And this one? Yeah, plenty of jobs for them to take. I don't think there's anything particularly important for me to build for them here. Particularly considering that then they'd strip them away from eating. Losing 0.8 a month, that's fine. During its survey of Z1388, the USS Donjap technician discovered deposits of rare crystals. Okay, so that's over here, right. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams and are also a critical component of most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. We do not yet possess the ability. Yep, okay. So, rare resource over here. Okay, we're going to bite the bullet. And I'm going to send this guy over here. It's going to cost us a lot of influence. But we're going to take these free systems purely for the physics research. I mean, and everything else that's there, but mainly for the physics research. And I want to grab those without getting Tua and Glanfair, or Gianfar, because these are just energy, which is nice, but it's not, you know, critical.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay. Naval capacity up by 30. Lovely. Okay, unity of purpose, which is minus 15% deviancy plus 5% amenities. Administrative cap up by 5%. We can get rid of the toxic kelp as well. I think we'll go for that one. And that'll actually mean that I can take this whole area without too much of a worry. Which means, stop what you're doing. Yep, good. So we will actually grab them in turn. And one construction ship will be fine at it. No need to send out more. This hydroponics bay is almost built. That should fix our food issue at the moment.
Construction complete.
Oh yeah, sure, research it. Yep, there we go. Food fixed. Lovely.
Construction complete.
Oh, what was that? Oh, the Eriga starbase. Cool. You'll also notice that we did increase our naval capacity, so we can again buy another 5 destroyers. We're going to do that. And then reinforce. Now the upkeep is a little bit, so we're just going to keep an eye on that. But I feel like we can deal with it.
Construction complete.
Very cool. And I think we'll be especially able to deal with it now that we're getting these energy producers as well. It appears that the asteroid Z9 893 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. Free alloys on a mining station in there. That's a pretty good... Zolomon is a pretty good system. It is...
Construction complete.
The problem that we have is it is a bit of an expansion sort of thing. You know what? You can come out here as well.
Construction complete.
An airy starbase. Oh, that was the resource silos. Okay. Why weren't they... Oh, we don't have enough intel to work that out. We need an envoy assigned to a spy network. Yeah, we need to actually be spying on them. Okay, send
The spirits
him.
have granted us new wisdom.
No, excuse me for a second. Presence in the Hathcom Mercantile Guilds. Oh wait, hang on, that's not actually what I wanted to do. I wanted these guys to build... Yeah, I wanted to build a spy network here. That's fine. Little misclick never hurt anybody. Anyway, we finished whatever we were engineering. Unfortunately, I skipped the thingy, so, you know, cool. We've got some interesting options here. Oh, it was the increased research from researchers. So, of course, we have living metal, living metal. A rare tech has appeared. Defense platform hull points plus 500. Currently, our defense platforms have 1,000 hull points. So that's not terrible. But we don't have any defense platforms. Okay, we can get minerals from mining drones and minerals from starbase constructions, afterburners, or space torpedoes. I mean, space torpedoes aren't bad. Let's see, 165 to 265 as compared to... Okay, I'm going to have to find a 30 to 40. Well, those are missiles, not even torpedoes. Could be worthwhile. But afterburners help everybody. Oh, and we got a new resource. Not resource, tradition. That one. So complex drones have been increased by 5%. That's good because complex drones include researchers. So hopefully our research sees a bit of a boost now. Again.
Construction complete.
Did we actually... Yeah, we picked up 100 rare crystals, so we've got these campaigns available, which means sensor range +1 or better weapon damage for energy weapons, but it spends a bunch of shit, so... Not particularly interested in those at this point in time. If this planet was here, it would be perfect. Because then we could take one there and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'd be a sector, and they've come to, you know, demand shit off us again. We'll just give them 250 food. We cover that. Cover 1, 2, 3, 4. Cover all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cover down to here. And 1, 2. Yeah, planet at Tua would be
System
great.
survey complete.
Unfortunately, there is no planet at Tua. The next one is at Gianfar, which would exclude Vanico and Rathador. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be fine. Or 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I think that might be a bit too far, but unfortunately, they're all arid and desert worlds. It is the best planet to settle on at this point in time, just because it's biggest. I don't think the others have any defining features. Do remember that this one here has the Betharium fields, so we're probably going to colonize that one at some point in the near future. Speaking of which, I should at least make a colony ship so it's ready to go. Ah, these guys finally have enough to upgrade that. That'll increase our Empire Sprawl ability as well.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Research stations have improved their research output. We can do that again. We can get FTL inhibition, which is pretty important. Also, energy grid upgrade, yeah, fusion reactors. I think that's super important now because we started to upgrade our ships. We will eventually get FTL inhibition because it's an automatic thing for starbases, and it's very important. It lets us... So, imagine a ship or a fleet comes out of this wormhole. We have a starbase here. Without FTL inhibition, they can just leave. With FTL inhibition, they have to come and deal with us. So we force them to engage. Very important. Yeah, we're gonna bring this guy up here and take these guys. Like, might as well just take them. We've got a lot of Empire or admin cap now, so I'm pretty happy to just come around here. So build a starbase there.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, research it then. More alloys here. Geez, there are alloys all through this nebula. Is that part of a nebula? No? Moo. Sure.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Admin cap up again. Okay, so a couple of things we can do. What's this, lad? So we can get synaptic clusters. So that's an upgrade to our existing synaptic stuff, the synaptic drone buildings. So that's good. That'll improve Unity and more admin capacity. We get an edict here, which basically increases +1 maintenance drone job. Which, that's not great, but don't care. those starbase buildings again. Fleet command limit up by 20. That could be useful because currently our fleet command limit is 30, whereas our naval is 50. And we'd also get fleet supremacy. Or society research. That one. So more admin capacity.
Construction complete.
Yep, thank you very much. I would like you to go up to... Might as well take care of Orpheus. It's not super important, but it's nice to have. Yeah, so these buildings will be able to be upgraded once we get that tech that we just picked. Which is nice. More unity means we'll be able to ascend faster. Not that we've really been ascending, but you know. Faster ascensions are good. Assuming you have the stuff you want and all that. Actually, if I remember right... Oh, hang on. As evidence in a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Canadrius B11 or B2 at some point over the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts. Scans from the ISS Donjab, the tactician, have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Jessler is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies.
Situation log updated.
So, we do have a situation log here, and once he has finished surveying that system, we will get him to investigate it.
Construction complete.
Colony ship is ready. I will go and park it above Medgar Freya, but not to actually colonize. Okay, this fleet is done, so they're at 1.2.
Construction complete.
Thank you very much. Build 4 mining stations, I guess. So that's pretty nice. 1.2. They could they take out one of them? No, stations are pretty damn good. 2.5. Very nice. Okay, he's getting done with a survey.
Construction complete.
And mining station. Our minerals output has actually decreased a bit, probably because we've got guys making alloys out of them. Takes longer to grow something, to assemble somebody than it does to grow.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, research it, whatever. Man-eaters are down a bit.
The spirits have
Still,
granted us
actually.
new wisdom.
Okay, we got afterburners, lovely. Now, do I want ion thrusters? I don't care about exotic gas refineries, but do I want ion thrusters, carriers, or coil guns? I think I want carriers. Oh, and now these guys all have an upgrade option. This upgrade option should, I don't make any absolute claims, but just add the afterburner. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, just added the afterburner.
Our ships have been improved.
So they're all a bit faster, a little bit more evasive. And that's increased their fleet power to 1.2. I think it was 1.1 before. Succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the usual pattern of interference in the Canadrius system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that Science Officer Jessler cannot seem to get out of his head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. Plus 1,000 society research, plus 800 physics research.
Construction complete.
It's not bad. Okay, he's done up there, so we'll bring him down here. Yeah, I would actually like to take this one and make it a research and energy station. That'd be pretty cool. But, well, that'll be a way off. We don't have terraforming yet. We do actually have the money to start terraforming once we get it, so...
System survey complete.
I guess if we see that option appear, then maybe we'll do it. This is an interesting little net. It doesn't look like this goes up that way. Oh, our governor is now architecturally interested. Very nice. This is actually really interesting. This might be a even better choke point. If this doesn't go anywhere, then we could lock off here. Okay, we've got Pi aliens of the Alderaan system. Just have a quick look. Where are you? That's another caravan. Come on, guys. Him. I want to pull him out anyway. So 2 caravan groups. That's interesting. A lot of spare building slots. They're just not making themselves fast enough, to be honest. Could put down a resource silo. It's a bit of a waste, a resource silo on a planet. Yeah, not interested. Just let them continue on for a bit. But I will just check on how we're doing over here. Yeah, plenty of free jobs.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Probably too many maintenance jobs, so fusion reactors are up. So that one again. More reactors, cold fusion reactors this time. Moat stabilization, which lets us harvest moats, which we do have some of over here. And improved reactor boosters, which gives us more power generation at the cost of the afterburners. I think we'll go for this one, because then we can actually start constructing over there eventually.
Special project complete.
Okay, the team under Science Officer Jessler has finished their expedition on Canadrius B2 and returned to the ISS Stanjab the Technician. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years. There are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. So Jeslo gets 200 experience. The planet gets free points of engineering research generation, and we gain almost 2,000, points of engineering research. Which, if things are good, would cap this out. So I don't know if this is working or not.
Construction complete.
Sadly. Anyway, we'll send him to this one. I'm going to send him all the way around there. Where's our other one? Oh yes, over here. So these guys can be upgraded again. Now, the upgrade will upgrade their reactor to the next power generation model, which, let's just check out the Corvettes. Okay, and then we go to Ship Designer, Corvettes. Yeah, so it looks like it gave them 2 shields this time instead of 2 armor, and that'll be purely because the reactor can now handle 2 shields. Interesting. I'm not going to upgrade them at this point in time.
Construction complete.
I'm going to wait for more upgrades to come in first. Because because otherwise you do get to a point with technology where you are just literally upgrading after everything, and it costs way too much alloys, and it's not worth it. Like, who are we fighting right now? Nobody. Of course, when we get to fighting somebody, then it might be important, but until then it's not. Of course, it does mean that we will get this little annoying orange arrow sitting over here until that point in time. But, you know, it's just something we'll have to deal with. And if we're looking at the destroyers, these are probably even more upgraded. Let's see, 3 and 3. I would also assume that small lasers... Oh no, they use about the same amount of power. Okay. Armor uses no power, of course. Okay, 3 and 3. Let's have a look. Yeah. 4 and 2. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, well. I guess our future plans is to keep on grabbing this physics research down here. It's steadily getting up to where it should be. 98 of 115, that's good. Because now we can probably, depending on what we find in here, which at the moment, because of these alloys and the crystals, this is probably going to be worthwhile for us to take, the Abydos Nebula. So this system here, which is a neutron star, which means things move through it at half speed. It's not the best place to make a defensive effort, but it could be pretty good if we just block it off. And of course, depending on what's past that, there is a black hole over here that it's connected to, and as we know, black holes just make it harder for you to escape. And up here, it looks like it's connected to a normal star. But that's pretty good. That's basically an entire arm of the galaxy, like this, or outer arm of the galaxy that we can occupy and call ours. Nice. Well, until we do that next time, though, we'll have to leave that till next time. So until then, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.